In this video, we are going to show you how to make the most of Barcelona in just 24 hours. This itinerary is perfect for those on a layover in Barcelona, doing a day trip from Madrid or other European cities, or visiting the city for the first time with only one day. We are going to cover morning, lunch, afternoon, sunset, and night, all optimized to help you see the best of the city. Let us go. Barcelona has an incredible advantage for a short itinerary. The main attractions are concentrated in a relatively compact area, and the city is walkable combined with an excellent metro. On a well-planned day, you can get to know the most famous Gaudi works, walk through the medieval Gothic quarter, visit the most famous market in Europe, have authentic tapas for lunch, see the sunset over the Mediterranean, and still have dinner with sea view. The secret is to start early, buy tickets in advance, and choose a central region to stay in. Let us start with the initial logistics. Our recommendation is to stay in the Eixample, the most central neighborhood of Barcelona. It is where the main Gaudi works are, with easy access to the metro and close to everything. We created this custom map that explains exactly which is the best region. Staying in this area, you cannot go wrong. And in the video description and here in the QR code, we will leave the link to the page with this map and with the hotels we have stayed at and recommend highly, including a hotel in the Eixample where we stayed for an incredible price, super well located, just a few blocks from the Sagrada Familia, and with easy metro access. We saved a lot of money with that choice to get from the airport. From Barcelona El Prat, the best option is the L9 Sud Metro, which costs €5.50 and takes about 40 minutes to downtown. The Aerobus, the express bus, costs €7.25 and takes 30 minutes. If you prefer comfort, an official taxi costs between €30 and €40 and takes 25 minutes without traffic. And an important note for this one-day itinerary, do not rent a car in Barcelona. The public transportation is excellent and parking is practically impossible downtown. Start your day at 7:30 in the morning. Have a quick breakfast at a local bakery with Spanish croissants, fresh orange juice, and café con leche for less than €8. Right after, take the metro or walk to the Sagrada Familia, the unfinished masterpiece of Gaudi, with its more than 140 years of construction. Buy the ticket in advance for the 9 in the morning entry, avoiding the huge lines. Allow 2 hours to see the interior, with its stained glass that fills the basilica with colorful lights, and climb the towers for a panoramic view. The ticket costs about €26. Around 11:30, take a taxi or Uber to Park Güell in the Gracia neighborhood in 20 minutes. This park is another Gaudi masterpiece with its colorful mosaics, fairy tale houses, and the famous salamander at the main entrance. The view of Barcelona from up here is one of the most beautiful in the city. The ticket for the monumental zone costs €13 and must be bought in advance. Around 1:30 in the afternoon, take the metro back to the Eixample for lunch. Have a traditional Catalan-style lunch with a menu del dia at a local restaurant, or do a tapas round at a classic bar. A complete meal €30 per person. The afternoon continues at 3:30 on Passeig de Gràcia, one of the most colorful and fantastic works of Gaudi, inspired by the legend of St. George and the Dragon. The interactive audio guide makes the visit a magical experience. The ticket costs about €35. Right next door, Passeig de Gràcia, is La Pedrera, another essential work of Gaudi, with its wavy facade and the rooftop with the famous sculptural chimneys. Speaking of tours and attractions, in the video description and here in the QR code, we will leave the link to the site we always use to buy tickets and tours for the lowest price. It is the largest tours website in the world and has practically everything there. Everything at the lowest price, and you can buy in any currency, saving on fees. And they have free tours that are great. And remember that in this link below, we always organize everything you need to plan your entire trip at the lowest price. The sites we use to put together our trips, with everything much cheaper, travel SIM card, travel insurance for half the price, tickets to all the attractions, good and cheap hotels we have stayed at, cheap car rentals, and the global account. And the links already include automatic discounts, so save and use this page that will make your trip much easier. Late afternoon, around 5:30, walk down Passeig de Gràcia toward Plaça Catalunya, seeing the luxury shop windows. From the plaza, start walking down Las Ramblas, the most famous avenue in the city, with its mimes, florists, street artists, and the mosaic pavement designed by Joan Miró. Midway, enter the Boqueria, the most famous market in Europe, with colorful fruit stalls, hanging hams, super fresh seafood, and natural juices. Continue down Las Ramblas until you reach the Mirador de Colom, with the Columbus statue pointing to the sea. For sunset, go up to the Bunkers del Carmel, a former Spanish Civil War bunker transformed into a viewpoint with the best panoramic view of Barcelona. You can see the Sagrada Familia, the sea, and the entire city from above. Arrive about 30 minutes before sunset to secure a good spot. The climb is free. Spectacular alternatives are the Mnac Terrace on Montjuïc, in front of the magic fountains that dance to the sound of classical music on weekends and in summer, or the Mirador de Colom at the end of Las Ramblas, with views of the harbor and the Mediterranean Sea. Starting at 8:30 in the evening, it is dinner time. Go back to the El Born neighborhood, crossing the Parc de la Ciutadella, and choose between dozens of incredible restaurants. For a gastronomic evening, Calpep for seafood, Bournemouth for modern tapas, or Queen's Santa Caterina inside the market of the same name. A dinner costs between 30 and 60 euros per person. If you prefer a more authentic and cheaper experience, go to Poblesec and walk along Carrer Blai, eating pinchos at different bars for 1 to 3 euros each. Another incredible option is to have dinner with sea view in Barcelona with super fresh paella at restaurants like Can Soleil or Siringuito Escribá, with a complete meal between 40 and 70 euros per person. To end the night, walk through the medieval alleys of the Gothic Quarter, getting lost in its hidden squares, discovering the Barcelona Cathedral and Plaça Real with its arches and palm trees. End the night at a wine bar in El Born, or at a rooftop bar with a view of the city. About having internet throughout the day, this is essential on a 24-hour itinerary to use Jeep transportation apps and make reservations. We always buy the SIM card before the trip, get it delivered to our home, and arrive already connected at the destination. It is much cheaper than roaming. A European SIM card for 7 days costs on average between 15 and 25 euros. An important tip for those on a layover or day trip: leave your luggage at an automated locker. There are services like Bounce and Stasher around at the main metro stations, costing between 5 and 10 euros per bag for the whole day. You travel light and enjoy the city without worry. And for those who are new here on the channel, you are very welcome. Our mission is to help you travel more and better around the world. If you are enjoying it, subscribe here on the channel. 3 final tips for this 24-hour itinerary in Barcelona. First, buy all tickets online in advance, mainly Sagrada Familia, Parc Güell, and Casa Batlló. They sell out days before, and waiting in line can cost you 3 hours of your day. Second, be very aware of pickpockets, especially on Las Ramblas, on the metro, and at the Boqueria. Barcelona is the European capital of pickpockets. And third, wear very comfortable shoes. In one day in Barcelona, you can easily walk 15 kilometers without noticing. If you liked the video, like it and subscribe to our channel to travel more and better around the world. Thank you very much and have a great trip.